Hey. It's What's Up Wednesdays, y'all. My post is going to be a little different today. Seeing as that we're 3 days away from closing out 2022, I've been doing a whole lot of reflection lately. But I've been excited. I've been in such a major state of excited anticipation. I can't even explain it. I'm just happy and I'm ready and I'm grateful. Man, God has been so good and amazing this year. I mean, just in remembrance, just in reflection, just where I've been thinking about how far I've come just over the last 2 or 3 years. Man, it's crazy how liberated I feel, how accomplished I feel. I don't know, I popped up this morning. First of all, thank you, Lord, for the weather, because we got a little sunshine, a little nice breeze out here tonight. I just had to get up and come out and start walking. I just had to come and walk this lap in the neighborhood and just think and reflect and be grateful. Forgive me if I'm rambling. My mind's all over the place. I was trying to get my little thoughts together before I click play, but man, I'm just going to shoot from the heart. And just 2022 alone, in the substance it brought to me and my family and those around me, just the substance. Just thinking about where I was this time last year and the struggles and challenges I was actually experiencing and the things that I had to heal from and release this year alone. Man, listen, it's the year of the release, y'all. It is the year of the release. Woo. When I entered into 2022, I had great expectations because little did a lot of people know, I had equity already on my land, okay, for a house that I was having built from scratch. I already had equity. Put the earnest money down in December. This time last year, I had signed my contract. And already in January, I had about almost $30,000 in equity. Come March, April, I had $60K in equity in a house that they haven't even put the slab down on yet. Oh, that'll preach right there, the slab. Then I just started to let go. April 10th, 2022 was a major release day for me. Little did I know what was going to occur the rest of this year. And when you make a conscious effort and decision to let go and release, and you set your mind, your heart, your spirit, your mind, your intentions was genuine and is genuine and moving in the right direction, man, I'm telling you, your gifts will make room for you. Your gifts will make room for you, y'all. And things just started happening. I put my mind to it. I went into effort mode and I just started making some moves. Some silently, some that was closest to me knew what was going on because I needed my prayer warriors. I needed my circle. I needed my support system. Shout out to all of you. You know who you are. I would not be in this space right now without the prayer, support. Some of y'all talked me off some ledges. Woo! Man, some of y'all helped create things for me that jump-started a movement that is about to take flight in 2023. I am so grateful. I am so excited. I'm so intentional about the next moves that I make. Which brings me to a point I want to make about release. If y'all don't, listen, we've all been there, right? I've gone through my whole self-love journey, still going through it, self-development, self-healing. We've all been through some hurt. We've all been through some junk. Even if this year was not the best year for you, and don't get me wrong, I endured some great hurt this year. But I turned my pain into progress, my pain into power, my pain into process. You have to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You have to change the way you think about a thing. Your mindset, forget the wind. Your mindset has to do a 180. If you want to get unstuck from a thing, the stories that we continue to tell ourselves over and over and over again keeps you in this loop that's constantly repeating itself. And until you make the conscious decision to change your story, change the way you think about something, change the way you feel about pain, change the way you feel about failure, fear, all of it, you will constantly stay stuck in that loop. The stories that we continuously tell ourselves of pain, anger, hurt, betrayal, loss, we will stay, those things will constantly show up. I need to sit down. Those things will constantly show up in our lives, okay? And if you don't decide to intentionally do an about face and go the other direction, or just decide to heal, or just decide to let go of the very thing or things that no longer serve you, is no longer adding value to your life. Quite honestly, has it ever added value? The things that is causing you pain and anguish, is it adding value, and has it ever added value to your life? You have to do a self-inventory of your thoughts, of your feelings, of your emotions, and make a determination on, is it serving you? Is it leveling you up? Are you thinking of things that is keeping you stuck? If you're saying yes to any of this, it's time to release. It's time to let go. Listen, our subconscious mind does not know right from wrong, okay? It doesn't know right from wrong. And so the very place that you're vibrating, wherever your frequency is, and you're in a low space, a bad day space, a depressed space, if you're trying to create and manifest something in that low vibration, you're gonna constantly repeat the same stuff. That stuff is gonna continue to show up in your life. The moment that you decide to, okay, first of all, let me just say this. You're allowed to have those moments. Give yourself permission to sit with those moments, but don't stay there. Don't stay there. We all got shit to do, okay? Get up and make some moves. Get up and be determined about the moves that you make. I got young girls, and I refused to allow them to see me wallow in my junk. I needed them to understand the process of improvement. I needed them to understand due diligence, okay? I needed them to see, what's the word I'm looking for? Golly. I needed them to understand determination, and that, okay, yeah, we may sit and suffer, and we may hurt, and we may cry sometimes, but I needed them to see resilience. I needed them to see success out of pain. I needed them to see that you don't stay stuck in a place. It is just but for a moment, but you don't stay stuck in a place. So what I did was intentionally release. T-Mart went into, excuse my French for church folk, fuck it mode, okay? I went into that mode, and when I'm in that mode, I am so about business that I needed to make sure that I was making moves to level up, not just for the sake of my daughter and my daughters and what they're seeing, but I needed them to understand that pain is not the end all be all. Hurt is not the end all be all, okay? You have to vibrate in a higher frequency, man. As a man thinketh, so is he. The very things and thoughts that you think is exactly what you become. What you believe is what will show up in your life. So if we're going to constantly believe the junk that is fed to us, that all of us are not immune from, okay? If we're going to constantly believe that junk is going to continue to follow you, and you're going to stay in a stuck place, right? Understand that once you just take some time to just sit still, breathe, feel the wind against your face, get some of this vitamin D in your life. Take a walk. Be grateful. I am grateful for every single person, place, and thing that said no to me. I am grateful for every single lesson in my life, even the very things that didn't serve me. Because what some of y'all don't realize about T. Martin is that the DNA and blood that runs through my veins is one of a rising phoenix. If y'all can't see the smoke hovering around me in my aura right now, I am on fire. If y'all don't see it, I feel it. And that's okay. You don't have to see it, because those who have eyes, let them see. And those who have ears, let them hear. I'm telling y'all, I think I have finally figured it out. I finally figured it out. Being able to manifest what I want, what I feel like I deserve in my life. Because I'm constantly pouring out for everybody and everything else out around me, and wasn't doing enough pouring into myself. I've been mocked. I've been called crazy, selfish, psychotic, lunatic, you name it. And you know what I do right now? Pah! I laugh because that didn't do anything but fuel me. The things that I have seen people talk about me behind my back that they couldn't say nor dare say to my face. Ha! Wait a minute. I can't even really show y'all right now my house, because I'm walking around these lakes, right? I'm walking around this body of water with all this beautiful lake in my neighborhood. But I got a house built from scratch. I was able to roll off the lot last year with a brand new luxury vehicle with only 44 miles on it. Angel number, for those who catch that. 44 miles on it. I launched my business this year when I took my photos. Shout out to P3 Media LLC. When I just decided to say, hey, I want to do a professional photo shoot. I didn't know what I was going to do with these pictures. I had no idea what I was getting ready to do, but I knew I was about to do something. I kicked my own self in the butt. Okay? Listen, the moment that I walked off that photo shoot, it was so invigorating for me, because I had just, again, April 10th happened, okay? Then my photo shoot happened. Then things just started like clicking. Just, yeah, I can feel it with every snap, just clicking and falling into place. And I got out of my own way. And I celebrated small wins along the way. I went and got my business address. Some of y'all may remember the post I put up in my office on Westheimer Road in the Channel 11 building, okay? I had no plan. I wasn't even launched yet. I just did a thing. Because I saw my business in there. I saw my business name. Now, y'all can call my business line, and they're going to answer my phone. Visionary Concepts and Events, LLC. How may I help you? How may I direct your call? Listen, Linda. Let those who have eyes, let them see. Let those who have ears, let them hear, y'all. I have been transformed by the renewing of my mind. I cannot stress enough how poignant that is. If you are in a space and you're ready to elevate and level up, you have got to change your belief system. A lot of the things that we were taught growing up was a facade. I'm sorry to say it. Some of y'all not going to like that. I'm not even going to go down that path, in those trenches. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. But those who have eyes, let them see. Those who have ears, let them hear. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. As a man thinketh, so is he. I'm not going to the pulpit on you, but I'm telling you, those are some scripts that I have been living by daily. And don't get me wrong, there have been some hard moments this year alone. But I've been sharing my journey with you all because, and it really is not to showboat. I don't do that pretentious thing. But let me just tell y'all something. I'm proud of my doggone self, okay? I am proud of myself. I don't need anybody else to say because I know what God has in store for me. I know what he told me. I am proud of myself. Some of y'all not gonna make it to the end of this video, and that's okay. But I did a lot of posting of my journey for me, so I can go back and reflect when these memories start to hit in the next year, in coming years, when these memories start to hit. Yes, I can look back and say I did that. By the grace of God, I did that. There was no man, there was no woman, there was no, listen, let me be careful. I leveled up. I was intentional on leveling up, not down, not sideways, not stagnant, not leveling stuck either. I got tired of being stuck. I got tired. You know when you're done of the okie doke, when you tired, when you change, when you say no. No is a complete sentence. N-O, period. No, I don't have to. I don't have to. My journey over these last 5 or 6 years has been heartbreaking, yet rewarding, yet invigorating. And let me just tell you the liberation once again that I feel right now in my life. It is the year of release. It is the year of release. Sorry about that. Video cut off. I'm a little bit too hype. Let me calm down and wrap this up. So yes, it's the year of release. In the final days of 2022, as I reflect, I'm seeking clarity. Clarity for moving forward. Clarity for my next steps and my next moves. I want clarity. And as I begin to release everyone and everything that is not clear and intentional, if those opportunities are not walking with purpose and abundance, I don't want it. I want no parts of it. Those opportunities will not be riding with me to the other side. And that's just that. That's on what these young folks say now, period. No, it's a wrap. So I encourage you to do the same, okay? And all of what I just said, okay, in my own personal reflections. Release and make room for your increase. Because in 2023 is go time. Hashtag that. Y'all have a happy new year. Thanks for your ears. Thanks for listening. Thanks for bearing with me. Follow me on all platforms. It's Visionary, the number 4 me. It's Visionary for me. Keep your eyes and ears open for this next event coming up, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you who have followed me, who is following me, who's encouraged me, who's cheering me on from afar, who have actually been hands-on a part of this. I want to shout y'all out, but I don't want to forget anybody because I don't want anybody to hold that against me if I did not shout you out. I will personally do so in this room. Let me sit with it because I want to give you your flowers now, okay? I love y'all. Y'all know who you are. Those who are coming down the pipeline, I love you in advance. Happy New Year, y'all. Take it easy. Go enjoy this weather. It's gorgeous outside.